Hello everyone. How are you? All right, you guys, I don't know if you remember, but oh gosh, it's been a few weeks now. We had done the turkey. I'm not sure if you remember or not, but I did the turkey and it was one of those catastrophes, but we ended up saving it. So it, you know, all in all, it came out. So I said I wanted to do the back side since it was one of our box frames and it's two-sided. So why not take advantage of the real estate and do both sides? So I just took it out and I painted the bottom. Since I'm going to do another Thanksgiving design, I figured I'll do this color and it will look really cool with the front and it will match. So I should have gotten these off ahead of time, sorry. Get my lids off here out of the way. How is everyone doing? Hopefully good. I'm ready for sweater weather. Don't shoot me. I know most of y'all are summer people. I am not. Not a fan. I'm ready for it to be cool. I'm ready for snow. I'm a snow girl. Like, bring on all the snow. So, all right. So I'm going to be doing this transfer. I think it's called Leaves Are Falling. And we're going to use both parts of it. And then I'm also going to use the fall minis that just came out. So cute. And it's our first fall minis we've ever had. If you haven't seen them all, oh my gosh, super, super, super cute. So we're going to use two of these. And I went, because I have a scroll saw, and I like dimension on my projects. If you've followed me for any time, you know this. I like things to come up off of it and be dimensional and just have texture. And I don't know, it just feels naked if I don't have that. So because I have a scroll saw, I went ahead and I traced the pattern and cut out the wood piece so I can get it to come up off of the base. And so we will chalk these and figure out where we're going to put these. We may not use them all, but I wanted to have options, and being that we're just getting into the season, we'll have plenty of time to use those bad boys if we don't use them all. So let's go ahead and get started. Fuzz my transfer up real quick. This is a newer one I don't think I've ever used, so it's a little bit stickier than I want. I'm going to kick it to the left. Sure there's no air bubbles. Okay, let me pull that up just to make sure we don't have any bubbles. To my nails. Ooh, they're hideous. Didn't realize how chipped up they were. All right, not seeing any, and I'm not hearing any. Usually you can hear that like crackle, and it'll just kind of pop in there, and you'll know you have an air bubble. So I decided I was going to use the cream color, which is Almond. I want to say we have Dune now. This is one of my older ones, so I'm not sure we particularly have Almond, but we do have an off-white that is darn near close. So there is something else you can use, and I want to say it's Dune. Make sure that's not anything. Just squeegee this on. Figured it'll really pop on that rust. This is going to be great if you have one of those sofa tables where you can see both sides, or a tiered tray that's positioned in a place where you can see the front and the back. So that's why I always try to take advantage of the box frames, because being, you know, two-sided, you know, like I said, it's just real estate that you can use. That's always a good thing. Get more for your buck. Let's pull this off. I probably could have even fuzzed this more just so it wouldn't pull so much, because if you don't take the sticky out, you saw how hard it was to pull. Sometimes you stretch your transfer out of shape, and you don't want to do that because you want it to, hold on, a little hair in there. You don't want to get it all out of whack. So try not to put something super, super sticky down that you're having to tug on it so much. All right, so let's go ahead and just set this off right here to the side, let that dry while we work on our little embellishments. I think we'll do the little acorn first. Same thing, we're gonna fuzz these because I haven't used them. And I tend to use my minis a ton. I mean, some of my minis that I have had for 4 years, I have used those things well over 20 times. So these are great reusable transfers. You know, it's not a one and done at all. So always think about that when you're purchasing. You're getting more for your money, being able to use them over and over. So we're gonna set this down. And it might not line up exactly since I cut it, my vision, and then sanding it down and getting it all wore on the edges like I like it. It might have brought it in a little bit, but it's gonna be good enough. So we're gonna use the bark, which is the dark brown, and we're gonna get that design on there for the acorn top. Try and hold this a little bit. Just look how cute that is. See, I didn't get on this side, but that's okay, because I like it when it's a little imperfect, because I like old, primitive, grungy looking. So for me, I love that. It's not a big deal breaker for me. Okay, next let's do the leaf. Where did I put that? Need to get in here and start making some Halloween stuff. I've been really slacking on the Halloween, and I really should be working on that first, since it's the first to get here. I usually am all gung-ho, and I haven't, it's not that I'm not, it's just I haven't. Let me turn that light on. I didn't realize my other light wasn't on. That probably helps. Sorry, guys. Might be easier to do it this way. If you can't see to line it up, sometimes it works really good just to do it this way, where you can, I'm gonna do it this way like that. See if I have it on the right side too, because sometimes I do that too. No, it is this way. Okay. And it's just much easier to see it from the back. It may not line up perfectly, but we will be perfectly imperfect, and that's okay. All right, we are going to do sage on this one. This is one of my favorite colors. I absolutely love sage. Eucalyptus used to be my favorite, but when sage came out, I quickly went to that. See how quick and easy that is? Like, seriously. Designs in minutes. Minutes, minutes, minutes. You see how easy it is? You can butter bread. You can chalk. Look at that. I love it. All right, let's move that one over there. So cute. Get our pumpkin. Let's this bad boy up. So does your town do Halloween? Curious. And do they do it early as a controlled time? I know a lot of cities and counties have gone to that where it's at a certain time and you have to be done within, you know, a couple hours most of the time. We have that, and it kind of sucks because it's so early. I mean, I get it for people that work and stuff, but I don't know. It's just not, the young kids and stuff, I get it, but I don't know. I like the old days when you get to go at dark and stuff like that. Very old school. Halloween is big in our family. It's my husband's favorite holiday. Mine is Christmas. But yeah, he was kind of disappointed when they started going to that. All right, let's use orange peel on the bottom. Kind of went over on that stem, but that's okay. The beauty of chalk is if you make a boo-boo, it's all fixable. It's not a big deal. I tend to get a little overboard and zealous and end up over the line or something, but like I said, it's no big deal. Okay, so let's get my little Q-tip here. That one might not even be a problem because it's not on the screen part. And let me grab the green and do the little stem with green. I guess I could do all of it green. Let me grab my little tool. Let me find my detail tool. My detail tool. We have a multi-tool, which looks like this, which this scrapes your jars. It's so cool because it gets all that underneath that rim. And then we have this, but then it got better, if I can find one. And we got the detail tool, which is this. Don't mind mine, it's dirty. I apparently did not clean up after myself. But look at that tip. That's great for going in and cleaning up boo-boos, making dots, you name it. It is really cool. All right, well, we're going to use this little end to get in this little area because I don't want to swipe over and go out of bounds. I do like to show you guys though when I mess up because it's not really messing up. You know what I mean? Everything's fixable. So I don't stress on that kind of stuff, and you shouldn't either. Just isn't a big deal. All right, let's pull this off. Put my finger in it. The hardest part is taking this transfer off. Transfer stencil, whatever you call it. Look at how cute that is. See? It's not a big deal at all. I think these are cute. Okay. Look, you guys. I mean, that's how easy is that? Okay, so I don't have, I didn't turn my glue gun on, but let's just picture what we're going to do. Hopefully, let me move over here because I don't know if I got out of camera. I want to make sure you guys can see me okay. I hope I didn't get out of range on that other stuff. I apologize if I did. I got a new computer in here and it is taking up this big space because I'm so blind that I can't see the computer monitor. So we have this big 37-inch, I think, or 32-inch monitor we just bought for my new computer, and I've never had it in here, my work crafts place, but we have it in here, but I didn't think it through because it's taken up too much space, so my stuff is like right here, where before I could have my stand back there with the camera on it, and I'm just all out of sorts because it's not the way that I need it to be. So I'm trying to make it work until I can figure out a plan. Because what do they say? If you don't have a solution to the problem that you're complaining about, it's whining. So I've been whining. I'm thinking instead of putting it down here, well, I don't know, I'm kind of really leaning towards on the frame, but I don't know. It was a thought, but I'm not sure I can get it to work the way I want it to work. Let's go this way. Well, there's that. And then I just thought I was making some other little scrunchy bows, little fabric bows for another project that I'm working on. And I had made this one because I'm like, well, do I want to do this or do I want to do that? And I'm like, well, I'm going to keep that because I can use it somewhere. But I was thinking, what about if we put it in the corner there? I don't know if this is just going to be too much. I got stuff all over my... Would that be, you know what I mean? Is it too much? So you tell me. And I will wait to glue this on. But I want to keep the bow, so that's a given. I'm keeping it. But what do you think? Acorn, the leaf I want to keep too. So that one, those are my die-hard keeps. We could always move the pumpkin over here. Okay. I'm kind of leaning towards the acorn just because this one's leaves are falling, autumn is calling, and we're going to have so many things with pumpkins for autumn and for Halloween as well that I figure we'll have so many pumpkin things. Why not put the acorn? Because that is very fallish. What do you think, guys? All right, so tell me. Let me know in the comments. Pumpkin or no pumpkin? Do we just leave it the way it is and attach everything? Or, I don't know, maybe put it there. So it's all dimensional at different heights. Okay, so you let me know, and then we will attach it and we'll go with the majority. And then let's go ahead and where I hit it with the sander to kind of prim it up, let's go ahead and grunge up that corner area. And I use two different colors when I do this. Just kind of hit different spots. I have a darker one and I have the lighter one, which I need to grab. And once again, it's just because it's the dimension. Just make it look worn. And sometimes I'll even get my black out. If I want it darker, I'll throw some black on it too. Because the dirtier it looks, the better. For me anyways. Not everyone is into that, but I definitely am. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe a little of the dark. Get some black. I don't do a lot because I don't want it to be too noticeable. I usually just try to hit the edges. Kind of when they look dirty. because my vision is so bad right now, until I have my surgeries. It's really kind of hard under these lights to see. I need the lights to be able to do the art part, but then when it comes to seeing like the final look, I almost have to take pictures of everything so I can really see what it looks like. Anybody else like that? Because it's nuts. And I've decided to put off my surgeries until the beginning of the year. So then, since I have to have 2 eye surgeries, I'm just going to do it all in one time period of year. So the deductible and all that stuff you have to think about now, unfortunately. But so what I'll do is we will get this all on here, and I'll see what you guys decide. Acorn, no acorn, acorn, pumpkin, acorn and leaf together, and pumpkin up here, or just call it simple and leave it off and all of that. So you guys let me know what you think, and then we'll get it glued together, and then I can get this bad boy up for sale and list it. And so then this will be one side and that will be the other. And like I said, if you set it on a table where you can see both sides, or a tier tray, you get to see both sides, so you get double duty. Isn't that great? All right, you guys, this was fun. Come hang out, come check out my page, Boom Chocolata. Also come check out my crafting group, which is on Facebook, and it is Creating a Cozy Home with Boom Chocolata. We do a lot of fun stuff in there too. But always catch my full tutorials, and a lot of the times I will do those on YouTube and bring them over. So if you missed anything and you want to see a slower version, come check over there and see if I have it to offer. And most of the time I do. So have a great weekend, have a great night, and I will talk to you later.